It's back to school time for the biggest district in Central Ohio, Columbus City Schools. The first day of school is just 5 days away, which is next Wednesday, August 21st. So joining me right now is Dr. Daniel Good, who is the interim superintendent of Columbus City Schools. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here with us. And you are the new face leading Columbus City Schools, after the retirement of Dr. Gene Harris. And one of the big things, as you were taking over that you had to, I guess, address right away is the attendance scandal. Talk to me about how you've addressed that and how you move on.
It's a fair question. It's an ongoing investigation. So one, we're continuing to cooperate certainly with the state auditor and our own internal auditor to make certain where there is evidence of willful wrongdoing, we're very swift and decisive in making personnel decisions. We're also putting into place policies and guidelines. The state auditor's office is reviewing those. Our hope is that those will be approved here in the next month. We've also worked to make certain that the data we enter into our system has greater integrity through some of the things I'll talk about in a few moments.
Yeah, and I know those are things too that you are trying to make things very transparent for all those involved and for parents and everyone else.
That's correct. And some of the ways we'll do that are through random audits. So occasionally we'll be taking a look at the data that's been entered into the system and verifying that data, again, with independent eyes, so it's a more objective process. But that will be ongoing and occur to, again, restore the confidence of our public in their public school system.
Now, other than you, I know that that audit is something new. What else is new for the school year?
There are a lot of new things for this school year. We have a new central enrollment center, and this is what I was referring to when I said to increase our data integrity. Now, anyone that's entering our district wants to register their children can go to our central enrollment center on Cleveland Avenue. It's on the Fort Hays campus. And at that one-stop shop, they'll be able to have their health assessment, their English proficiency assessment. If it's a student with a disability, they'll be able to have their individual education plan reviewed, all for the purpose of having those students be able to go to school and be greeted with a desk and the materials they'll need to learn and the accommodations that are appropriate so they can begin in a positive fashion.
Yeah, sounds good, and in a positive fashion, as you're saying, because next Wednesday you've got what is it, more than 50,000 students who will be starting school. I know it's a crazy and chaotic time. What advice do you have for the parents and for the students?
It is just about 50,000 students that we anticipate returning. Interestingly, we are registering over 1,000 students a week now at our Central Enrollment Center. So the advice that I'm giving to parents is to begin to rehearse your children. Make certain they're going to bed at a reasonable time in the evening. Rehearse getting up and having breakfast before they come to school. Make certain they know what they're going to wear ahead of time so that doesn't become an issue first thing in the morning. And begin reading again. That's certainly our highest priority this year, is that everyone is able to read on grade level by the end of the year. And so it's a good time to begin to pick up those books and renew those library cards and be making those visits to the public services that offer that support.
All right, and I take it you'll probably be out there the first day for all those kids, right?
I believe we're scheduled to go to about 8 buildings on the first day. One of my objectives is to go to every school within the first 30 days of the year.
Well, there you go. Well, thanks for dropping by with us this morning. We certainly do appreciate it.